everybody, welcome back to Legends Arceus. I brought it up on the menu screen this time because I love the sound it makes. The little whistly sound. Just wanted to share that. So now we can continue. Turning in our first little task. A is enter, not B. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. A pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Okay. Oh. It's like, okay, where is that? It's only my house, you know, I just don't know where it is. Yes. Survey uniform, survey sandals. Mm-hmm. Okay, finish changing. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform fits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Ooh, cool hat. Now, present yourself to the commander. He's on the 3rd floor. I love in this one how you could sprint anywhere. I've been waiting for you. I am Commodore, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Try to throw him. Yeah. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. Superstition among us might see your arrival as a potential of as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. And I warn you, Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yes. I'm not gonna, fully complete the Pokédex. As fun as that would be. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform as well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. Working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this. Recipe for crafting Pokeballs, okay? And $3,000 as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Or, find them. Hikari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Celine. Now, as the experienced craft person here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. Okay. Gotta go learn how to craft items. Well done on a place in our team. My name's Nth. I'm the local clother. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Oh. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village's humble shops. This way to the Craftworks. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. Oh. You don't usually make them in the village. And I'll supply you what you need to make your first Pokeball once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. I can make 20 of them. I made 20 Pokeballs. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to a workbench, my boy. We recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we make use of that power to catch them. Also, that Pokemon species can be duly reported on the Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. I got a Pokédex. Which is just a book in this one. It's not electronic. Oh. So I have... Okay. Research level 0, huh? Oh, I guess you... Okay. You get research level by catching more. Okay. Number defeated. Number of different forms you've obtained. Okay. And how many you've evolved. Alright. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tests to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. Same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Field Ends camp whenever you're ready. Oh, so I will have to do some of these research tasks. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the field dance camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Alright, so you can get other side quests. Pokemon called Wurmple, have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Levinton. Told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling, sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. So I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Okay. So there's two more. Oh. There's two more little side quests I can pick up. You heading outside the village? Of course. At the Survey Corps, you must... Hello, Pokedex. Well, find out all about Starly. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex the moment you've completed it. So does that mean I have to, like, fill out the whole thing by doing all the tasks or whatever? I know Shinx's ears are odd markings on the insides, but what were they? Oh, use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you at the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up a wall. I have one. Yeah. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it, the ears have yellow cross patterns on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only my throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Cool. You get items and stuff for doing that. Awesome. Oh, and there's another one. By the entrance of town. Big Buizel. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different size ones lined up side by side. If there really are Buizel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have for comparison's sake. You're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buizel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Okay. And that's all the missions and requests. You also get like experience candy and stuff for finishing requests. So that's always good. I gotta figure out and decide what Pokemon I'm gonna be catching. And like keeping in my party. Yes, let's go to the Field Ends camp. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need you to help me carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference any time. I saw that. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. Don't you worry, I have lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. Alright, cool. So Y dodges. Now, let me share some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on Pokemon with ZL, then press the down button to open the Pokédex. You'll see what tests you have for that Pokemon. You might have noticed that you have a research test to do on how many Bidoofs you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You'll need 2, then 4, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try if you want. I'll go on ahead. Follow a card. Okay. Yeah, so I could just sit here and defeat a bunch of them. But I'm gonna wait. I think you've got it. But as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check the research tasks for it. Let's check Starly next. Okay. So Starly's main task is just catch it without being spotted. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to battle it to catch it. If you take too much damage in a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. Speaking of which, your research test for Buizel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you'll have to see it use a move in battle. That's right, some tests require battling. Now, I'll go on ahead. You take care of some Buizel research tests, then come talk to me. Don't really have to, but... You're really doing quite well for yourself. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. So now I can craft anywhere. Here's recipes for potions, too. Oh, sweet. For the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. So as long as you have an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. With any Oran berry and medicinal leek, you can make a potion, so do heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokédex will tell you if there are tasks you finished and can report. I will do some research tasks. Please report back to Professor Levington once you've got some research tasks good and done. But I'll do that in the next one, because I want to figure out, like... One of the main things I want to figure out is, what I want to catch and keep in my party before I start doing research tasks, because that'll help me that'll help me level up the right Pokemon and keep the right Pokemon in my party. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.